Greetings. It's Eric Bakker, the naturopath. How are you guys all going out there? A nice sunny day for a change. We've had lots of rain and cold this winter so far. Now, when should you go and see a doctor about salicylate sensitivity? Should you make an appointment and go and see a doctor if you're worried about it? Well, the first thing I would do would be to check the medications you're on. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, and I've said this like 50 times, but before you see a doctor, see if you're taking aspirin or a medication containing a lot of aspirin and try and cut it back to see if that's linked with the symptoms, okay? If you strongly suspect salicylate sensitivity, have a go to Google and look at the entire list of signs and symptoms produced, okay? Print them all out and then get a pen and then tick any symptoms that you might have, particularly if it's a sensitivity page to salicylates. Print it out, tick the ones you've got. Now, when you've ticked them, underline the ones in red that are the strongest symptom. Okay, so the more underlines you've got there, the more chance that you need to go and make an appointment, see your doctor, and say, I suspect salicylate sensitivity. But just expect your doctor to go, must be time to go fishing. I'm bored with this nonsense, because a lot of doctors just find it, a complete joke when you come to talk about salicylate sensitivity. It's true. You may mock me and may laugh, but it's my experience with medical people is most of them wouldn't even know what salicylate sensitivity is. And if they did know what it was, they usually don't point the finger to any kind of pharmaceutical. None at all. You will find some doctors who take a great interest in it, but generally these are doctors with an integrative or integrative medicine background. So they'll have training in my kind of work and their kind of work. They'll have more of an open mind. And as I mentioned, go see a doctor with an open mind, okay? Because they work better. Like parachutes, minds work better when they're open rather than they're closed. It's not nice jumping out of a plane with a closed parachute, is it? It's a bit like talking to a doctor whose mind's closed, okay? It's going to end in disaster. You'll probably leave the room crying or angry or, So yeah, even before you go to the clinic, make it known that you believe you've got a sensitivity to salicylates, and you'll probably find you'll hear in the background, someone laughing or something. It's really tragic that how many people get treated when they believe they've got a sensitivity. But before you go to the doctor, do some work yourself. As I mentioned, are you taking a high salicylate containing medication? Cut it back and see what happens. If you can clearly see cause and effect, okay, with the dosage, it's time not only to see the doctor, but it's time to say to the doctor, I'm getting off this crap. Because if this is what's happening when I've reduced my aspirin, what's going to happen when I come off it altogether? I might actually feel better than lousy, The tragic thing with most medical clinics is doctors never see patients that really improve, okay? Not to the improvement that we ever see them in the natural health clinic. And the number one reason being is we don't keep people on drugs for years and years and years. So we actually see their health improving. We don't see their symptoms just being suppressed while their crappy health underneath just keeps going along. All right? That's the difference. So it's up to you. But certainly go and see your doctor. It also gives you another reason to think, should I stay with him or her, with my medical doctor, or should I shop around and get somebody else and get rid of this person who's only interested in looking out the window and yawning every time I talk about salicylates, all right? It's your call, it's your body, and it's your life, and it's your decision to make, not the doctor. Thanks for tuning in.